15 Things You Didn't Know About Lewis Hamilton. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about one of the most dominant racers in the history of Formula One racing, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton was born January 7, 1985 in Hertfordshire, England. Racing was his passion from a very early age. He started out with racing remote-controlled cars when he was just 6. When he was 10 years old, he approached the McLaren team principal Ron Dennis at an award ceremony and told him, "One day I want to be racing your cars." 3 years later, he was signed to McLaren's Young Driver Support Program. He began his Formula One career in 2007 as a driver for McLaren, and he had the distinction of being the first and only black driver in Formula One history. In 2008, he became the youngest ever world champion in F1 racing at the age of 23. In 2013, he left McLaren and joined the Mercedes-Benz Works team. From 2007 to 2017, he has claimed 62 wins and 4 world championship titles. He also holds records for all-time most career points, most wins at different circuits, all-time most pole positions, and most Grand Slams in a season, along with 17 other F1 records. We are inspired by Hamilton's passion, incredible success, ambition, and dominance in his field. So, let's take a closer look at this racing star with the 15 things you didn't know about Lewis Hamilton. Number 1. His net worth is $260 million. Hamilton is one of the most successful Formula One racers of all time, and with that title comes heavy paydays and lucrative endorsement deals. His winnings and endorsement deals with companies such as Monster Energy, IWC, L'Oreal, Puma, and Bose have helped him to accumulate a net worth of $260 million. Number 2. He had the chance to earn a McLaren F1 LM, but came up short. There are only 6 McLaren F1 LMs in the world, and Lewis had his eye on one in particular, the F1 LM XP1, the bright orange prototype of the F1 LM road car. When he joined the McLaren team, he asked the boss at the time, Ron Dennis, what he could do to make the car his, and Ron responded that he needed to win the 2008 F1 championship, and that his team needed to win the constructors' title. Unfortunately for Hamilton, while he did win the F1 championship, his team didn't win the title, so the car remains on the floor of the McLaren Technology Center in England. It's valued at over $10 million. Number 3. He's the only Formula One racer to have won at least one race every season. Lewis is the first Formula One racer in the history of the sport that has won at least one race every season he's competed in, from 2007 through to 2017. His season with the least wins was 2013, with 1 win out of 19 races. His most wins came the following year in 2014, with 11 wins out of 19 races. Number 4. He's the second highest paid British sports star. For a few years, Lewis was the top-earning British sports star, but now he's fallen to second place behind golf champion Rory McIlroy. In 2017, Rory earned $16 million in winnings and $34 million in endorsement deals, for a total of $50 million, while Hamilton was a close runner-up with total earnings of $46 million. Number 5. He became vegan in 2017. In 2017, after watching a documentary about the meat industry, Hamilton decided to adopt a vegan lifestyle. He'd already dropped red meat from his diet for the 2 years prior and mainly got his protein from fish, but he eventually ended up dropping all animal products from his diet. His choice was based on both wanting to live a healthier lifestyle and the concerns of the environment. Number 6. He was forbidden from driving in France for 1 month. In December 2007, Hamilton was caught driving at the incredible speed of 122 miles per hour, or 196 kilometers per hour on a French motorway. As a result, he was forbidden from driving in France for a period of 1 month, and his Mercedes-Benz CLK was impounded. Number 7. He owns a $22.5 million private jet. In 2013, Lewis bought a bright red and black Bombardier 605 private jet for around $22.5 million. The jet can seat up to 19 passengers and has a top speed of 540 miles per hour. There was some controversy involved in the purchase, though, as it was reported that Lewis avoided paying about $4.5 million in taxes on the plane by allegedly creating a fake company to buy the plane and then claiming to rent the plane out through that company. Although the scheme is not technically illegal, it has opened Lewis to scrutiny, especially since he's been accused of avoiding taxes on other purchases as well. Number 8. He holds a world record for consecutive races won. Hamilton earned a Guinness World Record for the most consecutive Formula One races by leading 18 races in a row from July 27, 2014 to July 5, 2015. The previous record was set in 1970 by Jackie Stewart, who led 17 consecutive races. Number 9. His 1967 AC Cobras are among his favorite vehicles. The AC Cobra, also known as the Shelby Cobra, is a classic sports car that was produced primarily in the UK and the United States from 1962 to 1967. Lewis owns 2 completely original 1967 AC Cobras, one black and one red, that he completely adores. Other cars Lewis owns or has owned include the Ferrari LaFerrari, Maserati Gran Cabrio MC, Pagani Zonda, and Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. Number 10. He's the 10th highest paid athlete in the world. Of the top 10 highest paid athletes in the world, 2 play football, 4 play basketball, 1 plays American football, 1 plays golf, 1 plays tennis, and 1 is an auto racer. That auto racer, of course, is Lewis Hamilton, with $38 million in earnings plus $8 million in endorsements in 2017. He comes in at number 10 on the list. If you want to find out some more about the person who is the highest paid athlete in the world, click in the upper right-hand corner to watch our video of 15 things you didn't know about Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11. Andy Warhol is one of his favorite artists. Hamilton is a fine art enthusiast, and one of his favorite artists is Andy Warhol. He's been seen wearing a necklace that features a miniature gold-framed replica of Warhol's print of Mercedes 300 SL Coupes. A signed print of the same silkscreen canvas was sold for $2.5 million in a 2007 Christie's auction. Number 12. He bought a $100,000 guitar that was owned by Prince. In 2011, Hamilton purchased a custom gold leaf Fender Stratocaster guitar that was owned by the legendary musician Prince. Lewis, who loves playing guitar, paid $100,000 for the one-of-a-kind item at a charity auction that helped to raise funds to support art, education, and environmental causes. Number 13. A car that got him into legal trouble was auctioned off in Melbourne. In 2010, Hamilton was charged with intentionally losing control of a vehicle in Melbourne, Australia, after he was caught smoking the tires of a Mercedes C63 AMG. He was fined about $450, and the car was impounded. The Mercedes, which was actually on loan to Hamilton, was put up for auction shortly after and was sold, along with a police report filed after the incident, a signed framed photograph of Hamilton winning the 2009 Formula One World Drivers' Championship, and his hotel valet parking ticket. The winning bid was $157,000, which was $7,000 more than the car's original value. Number 14. He was the only Cars 2 voice actor that was involved with the design of their character. In the 2011 animated film Cars 2, there is a car character that's named after and voiced by Lewis Hamilton. Unlike the other voice actors in the film, including Luke Wilson, Jeff Gordon, Larry the Cable Guy, and Owen Wilson, Lewis took a hands-on approach to his character and was personally involved in the design process. His character was originally supposed to be called Lewis Revington and had a gray design, but ultimately the character bore Lewis's exact name and had a black with yellow stripe design that featured an emblem that combines the Union Jack with the flag of Grenada, which can also be found on Hamilton's actual helmet. Number 15. He bought a $25 million mansion in London in 2017. Hamilton's purchased homes in a few different regions, including Switzerland, Monaco, New York City, and the island of Grenada. In 2017, he made another residential purchase, a $25 million mansion in West London, England. The 7-bedroom home was formerly owned by Burberry's chief designer, Christopher Bailey. Now that you've learned some more about Lewis Hamilton, we'd like to know, how long do you think he can continue being dominant in Formula One racing? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Of course you are, because you're waiting for that bonus fact. Here it is, thanks for being a true Aluxer. Sunseeker yachts have gained worldwide recognition thanks to their appearances in a number of recent James Bond films. But did you know Lewis owns a 90-foot Sunseeker 90 with multiple bedrooms, a full-size chef's kitchen, a master cabin with a king-size bed, and luxurious shower room? He's been spotted spending some yacht time with Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, and Rihanna. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.